Hi Scorpio, welcome back. If you're new, welcome to Intuitive Garden Tarot. My name is Nicole. As promised, Scorpio, I'm going to do a reading looking at the solstice energy and how it's affecting my Scorpio viewers. This is a general reading. Remember, you can book a personal reading with me at my website, intuitivegardentarot.org. I would love to work one-on-one with you and dive deep into whatever it is you want to explore. All right, let's see what the summer solstice energy is bringing through for my Scorpio viewers. It's a very strong solstice, and another geomagnetic storm is predicted. So let's see how this lands for you, Scorpio. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, Strength, the High Priestess, Four of Swords, Nine of Cups, and Death. A lot of major arcana here. Very strong reading for you, the strongest one so far of all the signs. And in the background, we have this Ten of Wands. He's carrying a heavy load, and he's really focused on doing his work. And what I'm feeling for you, Scorpio, is that you've been focused on doing your work, and you're just about ready to wrap that up. I think the solstice is really having a strong impact on you. And let's break it down because it's going to show up in a few different ways here. First, with the Hermit card, going within, really tuning into your inner wisdom, finding your inner light, perhaps guiding others. But first and foremost, knowing how to take care of yourself and what path you're on. And I feel that the solstice is really tuning into your highest timeline, if you will, especially followed by the Strength card. This is really pulling things together for you. Again, in a way, I'm seeing that infinity loop. It's just aligning you very much with a higher level of understanding, possibilities, expanded consciousness and awareness. Of course, that's been happening this year in general, but I'm feeling that you, Scorpio, are particularly getting activated through this summer solstice energy here that we're experiencing. And it's giving you the opportunity to feel really comfortable in your strength. A lot of us I think most of us have a good amount of programming from many directions and beliefs built in that strength is bad. Being powerful and strong is hurtful to others. And I'm getting that this energy coming through is really showing you the opposite, that being in your strength and being powerful is actually how you can be a force of peace, a force of opening a path to using power in a way that is co-creative and not domineering or dominant. Very loving. Like, we can be powerful and loving at the same time. We can be strong leaders and very compassionate and loving at the same time. And I think that's dawning on some of you at this time. The High Priestess at the heart of your reading, Scorpio, is about tuning into your intuition, really tapping into the unseen world and realms. You might be feeling particularly psychic. Your dreams might be very vivid. You might be hearing, sensing, feeling communication from loved ones who have passed, other energies or entities that are not in physical bodies. They may not be ancestors, they may be other energies, if you will, like I said, or entities that you're connecting with. And she's solid. And that is her strength. I'm so tuned into her crown, which is depicted by the phases of the moon. There's a full moon and the crescent moon on either side. Let me see if I can get this in the light better so you can see it on top of her head. She's wearing that crown with pride, with dignity, and with grace and responsibility. She's not in her ego, is how this is coming through. So her intuition, in a way, is there to be of service. And it's her strength. So take this how it resonates for you. Some of you might be really called to using your intuitive abilities to help others, or to be a guide in one way or another. Definitely for yourself, but it just feels so big that it just might be on a bigger stage, if you will. And now with the Four of Swords energy, at the outcome of this reading, this is about rest and reflection, really contemplating the information at hand, being open to new information coming to light. Maybe you don't have the full picture yet, so taking your time before you make an important decision. Waiting for more information to come through, and that information again might come from intuition. It might not be in the traditional way. It might come from a dream while you're resting or while you're meditating. Very interesting. And the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment here. He's very satisfied and content. I'm also hearing he throws great parties. You might be actually gathering a lot of people together, a lot of different energy together. You might be gathering that inside yourself in a way that feels really good and really connects you with your strength. So I like that for you, Scorpio. And being further clarified with the Death card, which is the process of death and rebirth, a transformation occurring. I think this is a message coming through as a reminder to you that what you're working on and how this reading started, if that's not what you're experiencing or noticing in your world at this time, it might require some patience and some waiting for it to come to fruition, because there's a big transformation taking place, and one that you are going to be very happy about, or you are very happy about, or you've been wishing for. So some major changes and shifts that you have been wanting to experience are being triggered and activated by this solstice energy. So far, this sounds really blessed. Good for you, Scorpio. Let's finish up with some oracle cards and see what the final advice is for my Scorpio viewers. All right, fertility, strength, and grounding. So the universe really wants you to know and own your strength, Scorpio. Fertility, it's rooted in Leo energy. This is fire element, which is the same as the wands. I feel that the work you've been doing is paying off. It's producing. And this solstice energy is very fertile ground for you to really step into your strength in a big, big way, in a powerful way, to say strength in another way again. And the strength card is highlighted with Virgo energy, which is about your daily routines and habits. There's a sword here too, or a knife. Some information is really getting through to you. It's getting through to your heart. And again, it could be information you're gathering from meditation or just rest and reflection. It could be coming to you in your dreams or as psychic messages. But there's some important information that's just really getting to the heart of the matter, or it's tapping into your heart in particular, Scorpio. Very specific message coming through. Be aware, all this energy is very, very strong coming through to the earth. There is another geomagnetic storm predicted for this solstice time. We've had several, and they do affect our energy fields. They affect our heart function. So if there's something you feel you need to get checked out, you might want to get some information or clarity from a healthcare provider if something feels off. On the flip side, you just might be feeling your heart expanding. There might be some truth or awareness that really hits home to you and strengthens your heart field, frankly. It feels very strong. Like your heart is getting stronger, your ability to communicate your feelings is getting stronger at this time. And grounding, very important for everyone. Virgo energy again, making it a daily habit or a regular routine to ground yourself in whatever way you can. Feet on the ground. Grounding mats if you want to order one online. Being in nature, eating foods that are grounding for you. Potatoes are depicted here because they grow in the earth in such a deep way, and they're very connected to that earth energy. With this massive amount of change and transformation, especially with all of this focus on psychic energy or intuitive energy coming through, grounding is for sure going to be your best friend in whatever way you do that. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. I hope this was helpful. Look forward for my next video. Make sure you click the notification bell so that you get notified when I have a new video ready for you. I'm going to be checking in soon again to see where this takes you, but I'm impressed. It looks like you're really getting aligned with being big and bold in whatever your life purpose is or whatever you're being called to interact with or express. All right, take care, Scorpio.